Hello and welcome to Monday's programme.
Coming up tonight between now and 6:30.
Good evening. A family from Cambourne have been speaking of their heartbreak after a 15-year-old girl died from taking a substance thought to be drugs on Friday night.
Nick Smith is outside Cambourne Police Station for us tonight, where the investigation into Sakira's death is continuing. Nick, this is just another tragic loss, isn't it? Now, next on this evening's programme, nearly 200 people have lost their jobs after one of Cornwall's largest employers went into administration. Crantock Bakery in Indian...
It's a big blow for the area, isn't it? A woman from Clumpton in Devon has won her battle to stop her disabled parents being deported to South Africa. The Home Office had...
The number of people in the southwest donating organs following their death is up nearly 40% on the previous 10 years. New figures...
Now, farmers in Devon and Cornwall say the recent dry weather is threatening to put more pressure on them after the unusually wet winter.
Some have already started to feed next winter's silage stocks to their cows because the ground is so dry, the grass just isn't growing. Bob Cruz is on Exmoor for us this evening. He's at Wimbleball. Bob, the problems really are mounting for our farmers, aren't they?
So, Bob, as we've seen, farmers are affected by all this dry weather, but are there any concerns over a shortage for households in Devon and Cornwall? That was Bob Cruz with that report there, and apologies for the problems with the picture there to him in Wimbleball. Now you're watching ITV News here in the West Country with John T and Kylie. Thanks for joining us this evening. There's still plenty more to come on tonight's programme before 6:30, including...
And the ITV News continues with the national and the international stories at 6:30. Charlene White has the details for you. But next on our programme, the Paralympic gold medalist Johnny Peacock has been inspiring youngsters in Exeter to stay active this summer. Ahead of the summer holidays, he says children should ditch their consoles and get involved in sport.
Johnny is an ambassador for children's summer clubs and is concerned that too many will be playing on their phones. Richard Lawrence has this report. Now, the RSPCA is appealing for information after 2 horses were abandoned in Somerset. The animals were...
Next, to the unsung heroes who have been recognised at a glitzy awards ceremony for their work in helping to improve the lives of gay, lesbian, bisexual and transgender people right across the country.
The Attitude Pride Awards recognise those who've overcome life-changing events or have dedicated their own time to improve the lives of others. The ceremony came at the start of the UK Pride season, and this weekend saw thousands gathered in London for a march. And while Exeter Pride took place in May, later this summer big crowds are expected in August at Plymouth Pride. Matt Price has the story. Now we need to cast your minds back to last year when we met a couple from Exeter who were giving away old kitchen appliances free to a good home.
Nothing too unusual there, you might think, but what was unusual about those white goods is that they were around 60 years old and all in perfect working order. Claire Manning has revisited this story to see where they ended up. I think they would indeed. Yeah, Claire Manning with that report there. Now, though, let's get you full look at the region's weather forecast. Ruth Wignall has the details this evening.
Ruth, thanks very much. And just before we go, here's a reminder of the main headlines in the West Country this evening.
Now, before we go, just to tell you that you can join us on our Facebook page at the end of this evening's programme. We're having a special Facebook Live.
Yep, the
late news at 10:30.
But now we'll hand you to Charlene White as the ITV News continues. Have a lovely evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.